No hair follicles were harmed during the making of this video.
Angle dry hair. You have type 4 here, 4C here, and you are gonna try detangle your hair dry. It's my sis. You're gonna be bald headed. What are you doing? Please stop doing that. Now, I love your ear. You don't love it at all, girl. I'm not convinced. That you know how much breakage that can cause, you know how much hair that can rip out, girl. What y'all think about? What y'all do? Hi. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I'm KARYCHA and thank you so much for stopping by today. As you can see from the title down below, we will be talking about some natural hair do's and don'ts. So if that interests you, keep on watching. For those who are consistently watching my videos, who are taking the time out to like my videos, to comment on my videos, and if you're sharing it with your friends, your family, wherever, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're growing. We're almost at 300 subscribers and I'm extremely excited. I am grateful. So grateful. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video on the YouTube. Let's get into it. Yeah. The first hair don'ts. What you should not do, what you should not be doing if you want hair to stay on your head. I think we all do, you know. Please stop. Please do not try to comb out your hair like that without sections. That is a natural hair don't. Do not do it. Don't do it. If you love yourself, if you love your head of hair, please do not comb out your hair without sections. Mighty God. I don't know who out there is still doing that. You? Are you? Why are you doing that, sis? Why? Why? Sections help you to save time. Section helps you to save the hair strands on your head. It just makes everything easier. When you're detangling or combing your hair, whatever, just by itself, that can just cause a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of tangles. Your hair can get matted. Like, why are we still doing that in 2020? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. If you are still combing out your hair without putting it in sections, my sis, please start doing that. For the health of your hair, please comb your hair in sections. Whatever you're doing, do it in sections. Sometimes we feel lazy and this can bother, but sections really help with keeping the hair on my head where it should be. It helps with detangling time because I get to move through my head more quickly than if I was supposed to just try to attack everything at once. You get what I'm saying? So please, if you are not combing your hair in sections, if you are manipulating your hair without doing it in sections, please, I'm begging you, start doing your hair in sections. The next hair don't is detangling dry hair. I don't know who still do that. You still do that, girl? Why you still do that? Why? Who is still trying to detangle dry hair? You have type 4 here, 4C here, and you are gonna try detangle your hair dry? You try to commit hair suicide? You don't love your hair. You don't love it at all, girl. I'm not convinced. You don't love it. First of all, we should not be manipulating our hair any at all if it is dry. You see, whenever your hair is dry and it needs to be moisturized, or whenever my hair is dry and it needs to be moisturized, that's like the most gentle I will ever be with my hair, especially when it's dry. it's very matted, which means the hair strands are entangled. Them tangle up together and them just hold each other close and all of these things. So I have to like be gentle with trying to even section my hair, because detangling with your fingers can really help, especially if your hair is extremely dry. When you're being gentle with putting your hair in sections in order to moisturize it, you have to, for those who don't use water, I'm pretty sure every naturalist uses water, but if you're using a leave-in or whatever, when you separate that section, the first thing you would do is apply a liquid or a leave-in or something to kind of get that moisture back into your hair, so it will be easier for you to manipulate, easier for you to detangle. You understand what I'm saying? Strands are dry and the dry hair breaks, and when you're manipulating it heavily, if you're not being gentle with with your hair strands, you probably hear it. Like when my hair is dry, I can hear it, and if my hair rips, I hear it and I feel it to my core, I feel it. If you're trying to attack your hair in its dry state like that, running a comb through your dry hair, my sis, what are you doing? No, we ain't about to do that. For those of us who want the hair on our head, please apply a liquid, a leave-in, some water, something, some aloe vera, something to get the moisture started, in your hair strand, so it can be easier for you to manipulate, easier for you to detangle. I will choose to believe that this is a hair don't that no one is doing. The third hair don't is pulling your hair too tight. To understand, everyone wants to look good. You want your edges to be laid and all of that, and I don't usually lay my edges, but not because I don't want my hair to be tight, but like I just can't bother. I sweat too much. I do have to yeah, but pulling your hair too tight can cause traction alopecia, and this is whether you're doing your natural hair or if you're doing braids, wigs, weaves, whatever, and your edges are very fragile, so there is less hair in that area. Unless you have very thick edges, big up yourself, big up you. But especially if you don't have extremely thick edges, if you're pulling your hair too tight, that can cause your hairline to recede, that can reduce the thickness of your edges of your hairline, and then you're gonna end up edgeless. You don't want that? Yes, we want that sleek look, we want to look good and whatever, but are you willing to sacrifice for no edges? Sometimes we have to weigh the pros and the cons, and I can say for a fact that most hairstyles, if not all, can look really good without your edges being pulled too tight. I'm pretty sure you can accomplish a sleek look without your edges being ripped out at the end of it. You understand what I'm saying? If you're braiding your hair, you want the braids to look really good, but the braids can look good and look neat without your edges being popped out after you pull them out. Okay, so please, when you're braiding your hair, brush out some edges. When you're putting your hair in a ponytail or whatever, try to achieve a look that it looks good to you, but you can still have some edges out, so that that your edges won't be damaged. No, I would prefer to keep my hair follicles in my scalp, so my puffs are always very comfortable. I can't speak for any other hairstyle because majority of the times my hair is in a puff, but whatever hairstyle that you do, just try to keep it at a tightness that is comfortable for you and for your edges. Put more thought into the hairstyles that you're doing and how it will affect the health of your hair, especially your hairline, because trust me, being edgeless. The fourth natural hair don't is using fine tooth combs. If you have type 4 here, that should be the end of that point right there. Boom, right? That's it, done. We shouldn't even be trying to run a fine teeth tooth comb through our hair. First of all, my ear too thick for that. I'm not have the time. No. Like, you know how much breakage that can cause, you know how much hair that can rip out, girl? What y'all think about? What y'all do? Trying to run a fine tooth comb through your thick hair will not do anything but cause breakage. And even if it does smooth out your hair, if you're doing a ponytail or whatever, yes, it gets the job done, it gets your hair smooth, but you lose a lot of hair in the process. And you have to decide if you're going to risk losing all that hair. Fine tooth combs are not your friend. You have to use a wide tooth comb to help with detangling smoothly and all of that. Right about now, for just use the finger them alone, if you ask me, but we can't do that. So the next natural hair don't is using too many products at once. Yes, I know I'm not a product junkie, but for all the product junkies out there, I understand what it is like to not be able to control yourselves in regards to buying a hair product. Me, if me want something, I go sleep with it on my head, and yeah, that's usually a common occurrence. That's why people are product junkies, like them just see the product, them want the product, them buy the product. That is not the issue. Buying a lot of products is not the issue for you if you are good with that, if you want to spend your coins like that, okay. But the issue is putting too many products on your hair at one time. We need to allow our hair to breathe. Do you understand? We also have to give our hair time to figure out what it likes. Whenever we pile too many products on our hair at once, something can go wrong. Our hair can become extremely dry. Our hair can start to break off. All of those stuff. But what will happen is, when you're trying to figure out which product is causing the dryness or which product is causing the breakage, you know, it's going to be hard for you to figure out because you're using so many products on your hair at one time. You can't pinpoint which one is causing your hair to feel that way, to look that way. Do you understand? Give your hair time to adapt, to adjust to the hair products, and also take time out to observe how your hair reacts to certain products. That will save you coins, that will also save the health of your hair. So the next natural hair don't is sleeping without a satin scarf, a bonnet, a silk or satin pillowcase. So it happens to me sometimes. I cannot be bothered, so either twist up my hair at night or wrap my head or whatever. But we have to remember, when our hair rubs against cotton especially, it sucks the moisture out of our hair. So if you're not wrapping your head at night with a scarf, or if you're not wearing a bonnet, or if your pillowcase is cotton and not silk or satin, then you, my friend, myself, you are prone to drier hair. And that's because the material of your pillowcase, the material of whatever you sleep on, is not a material that will help your hair to retain moisture. It's the type of material to suck the moisture from out of your hair. So it is very important that even when we can't be bothered, that we try our best. So even if you just slip on a bonnet, like put the bonnet on and you're good to go, you go to your bed, you spin your roll, whatever. Yeah, but silk, satin scarves, bonnets, pillowcases are very, very, very important if you want to maintain or retain the moisture in your hair. It's the material of whatever you sleep on. It's not a material that will help your hair to retain moisture, and then your hair becomes dry, and then when your hair is dry, it is more prone to breakage. When your hair is more prone to breakage, then it will break off, it will drop off, and then you're not gonna have no head. Alright. The last natural hair don't is going many days, many consecutive days without adding some moisture back into your hair. Now that is totally based on personal preferences. Our hair, type 4 hair, is not as straight as type 1 hair or it's not as loose as the other types of hair. They usually complain about their hair getting oily, and that is because their hair is not as coily or curly as our hair, so their natural oil, the sebum from the scalp, can like run down their hair strands quicker, easier, you know, right? For us type 4 naturals, it is harder for our natural oils to come to the ends of our hair because our hair is so tightly coiled and curled. For that reason, our hair is drier compared to the other hair types and textures. Because of that, we have to apply moisture to our hair very regularly. It doesn't have to be every day or every other day, but by now you should figure out what your hair loves, what your hair needs, how long your hair takes to lose moisture based on your hair's porosity, whether it is high, medium or low, stuff like that. So going like even 2 weeks without adding a moisturizer or even spraying your hair with water, just to think about that. Depriving your hair of moisture will lead to your hair becoming dry, and as I've said in previous points, when your hair becomes dry, it is more susceptible to breakage, and when your hair is more susceptible to breakage, you get split ends and all of that. Single strand knots as well are usually caused by the dryness of your hair, and your hair, you know, wraps around itself. So if it's not applying like a moisturizer, hair cream, whatever, water works. Please do not leave your hair for more than 7 days without moisture, please. We don't want that. We need good moisture levels, good elasticity, natural sheen, softness, all of that. So I would not advise that you would go not even a week without moisturizing your hair. Please, may I beg you now. So we have made it to the end of the video. For those who made it to this point, comment down below if you like pineapples on your pizza. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. In the meantime, big up yourself.